Envision yourself setting out on an inspiring journey to turn your dreams into reality that you're excited, motivated, and ready to take on the world. But as you start moving forward, you begin to feel overwhelmed, stuck, and uncertain about how to reach your goals. You're not alone. Millions of people around the world are struggling to achieve their dreams despite their best efforts. They're working hard, but they're not getting the results they want. So, what's holding them back? Is it lack of motivation, lack of knowledge, or something else entirely? The answer is simple: it's their habits. Yes, you read that right. Habits are the key to achieving success, and they're also the biggest obstacle that's holding people back. Think about it. Your habits determine how you spend your time, how you interact with others, and how you approach challenges. They're the automatic behaviors that you perform every day, often without even realizing it. But here's the thing: your habits are not set in stone. You have the power to change them, to replace bad habits with good ones, and to create a life that you love. So, how do you do it? How do you change your habits and achieve your dreams? Over the next few minutes, we'll be exploring the power of habits and how you can use them to achieve success in every area of your life. We'll be talking about the science behind habits and how they're formed and maintained. We'll be discussing the most common obstacles that people face when trying to change their habits and how you can overcome them. And most importantly, we'll be providing you with practical strategies and techniques that you can use to change your habits and achieve your dreams. So, if you're ready to take control of your habits and achieve success in every area of your life, then keep watching. Let's get started. Aggregation of marginal gains. The concept of the aggregation of marginal gains was popularized by Dave Brailsford, coach of the British cycling team. In 2010, the team had never won a Tour de France in its 100-year history. Brailsford set out to change that, believing that by making small, incremental improvements in every aspect of the team's performance, they could gain a significant competitive edge. Brailsford and his team scrutinized every possible area for improvement, no matter how small. They optimized the nutrition plans for the riders, redesigned their bikes for better efficiency, fine-tuned training methods, and even ensured riders slept on the most comfortable pillows. These improvements were often just 1% changes, but their cumulative effect was profound. The results were revolutionary. The British cycling team dominated the Tour de France, winning 5 out of 6 championships between 2012 and 2017. This success wasn't the result of a single groundbreaking innovation, but rather the combined impact of numerous small improvements. This principle applies to all areas of life. By making small, consistent improvements in our daily habits, we can achieve remarkable progress over time. This is the power of the aggregation of marginal gains. The 4 laws of behavior change. Behavior change can be challenging, but James Clear's framework, outlined in his book Atomic Habits, simplifies the process into 4 laws. Make it attractive. Pair the behavior with something enjoyable. For example, listen to your favorite music while exercising or treat yourself to a healthy snack after completing a study session. Make it easy. Reduce friction by simplifying the process. If you want to eat healthier, prepare meals in advance or keep fruits and vegetables readily accessible. Make it satisfying. Create a sense of reward or accomplishment. This could mean tracking your progress with a habit tracker or celebrating small wins along the way. Applying these principles can increase the likelihood of successfully adopting new behaviors. The 1% rule. The 1% rule emphasizes the power of consistent, incremental improvement. The idea is simple: if you can get 1% better every day, the results will compound over time. Let's consider 2 individuals, Alice and Bob. Alice commits to improving by 1% each day, while Bob declines by 1%. Initially, the difference between them is negligible, but over a month, Alice's improvements accumulate significantly, while Bob's regression compounds negatively. After 30 days, Alice is 30% better, while Bob is 30% worse. This principle demonstrates that small, daily efforts can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving health, or building better relationships, consistent incremental progress adds up. The law of least effort. The law of least effort states that people naturally gravitate toward the option requiring the least amount of effort. This principle explains many everyday choices. While this tendency is natural, it can hinder personal growth. To counteract it, we can design our environment to make productive behaviors easier. For instance, keep workout gear accessible to encourage exercise. Prepare healthy meals in advance to reduce reliance on fast food. Create a dedicated workspace to enhance focus and productivity. By reducing friction for positive behaviors and increasing friction for negative ones, we can align our actions with our long-term goals. The Goldilocks zone. The Goldilocks zone refers to the optimal level of challenge and motivation needed to stay engaged. Tasks that are too easy lead to boredom, while tasks that are too difficult cause frustration. The sweet spot lies between these extremes, where the challenge is manageable but still requires effort. To stay in the Goldilocks zone, set goals that are just beyond your current abilities. Break large tasks into smaller, achievable milestones. Adjust the difficulty level as your skills improve. By finding the right balance, you can maintain motivation and achieve a state of flow, a highly productive and satisfying mental state. The 4 stages of habit formation. Habits follow a predictable pattern, which can be broken down into 4 stages. Cue, the trigger that initiates the habit. For example, seeing your running shoes might remind you to exercise. Craving, the motivation to perform the habit. You might crave the feeling of accomplishment after a workout. Response, the action or behavior itself, such as lacing up your shoes and going for a run. Reward, the payoff for completing the habit, like the endorphin rush after exercising. Understanding these stages can help you build new habits and break old ones. To create a habit, ensure that the cue is noticeable. The craving is compelling, the response is easy, and the reward is satisfying. Applying these principles to everyday life, the principles of marginal gains, behavior change, and habit formation can transform personal and professional outcomes. Here's how. Health, focus on small, sustainable changes like drinking more water, walking an extra 10 minutes daily, or swapping sugary snacks for healthier options. Career, commit to daily learning, whether it's reading an article, improving a specific skill, or networking. Relationships, practice active listening, express gratitude, and dedicate quality time to loved ones. Finance, save a small percentage of your income each month, reduce unnecessary expenses, and invest in your financial education. By applying these concepts consistently, you can achieve meaningful progress in any area of life. And this was exactly what I learned from the book Atomic Habits. Think about it a bit and listen again.